This is your boy Witness, aka Witness Soul Winner. You're now tuned in to Witness316.com. Let's go.
So, brother, how you doing?
Good, man.
Good
Can't complain, man. Blessed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you feeling good?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You got a lot of things going on, man. Everything's happening, pretty swiftly.
Man.
How's the album doing?
It's doing pretty good, man. It's starting to pick up a little bit now. I just recently did a listening party.
Really ready. When I make some noise and I call his name, I want y'all to make some noise, stand up on your feet, and give a really good venue welcome to our own Witness. Yeah!
It went well. I actually gave people a chance to pick which song they wanted to be the next video. Because the first video that I shot was Predestined or whatever. That did pretty good. But so now we about to take it to a whole nother level now. But nah, the listening party was real nice, man. I had a nice turnout. Shout out to everybody that came through, man. I greatly appreciate you. You just working, bro.
Yeah. So a lot of people in attendance. There was a good amount of people there. They really showed a lot of support. The No Compromise T-shirts, it's doing really well. Speak on that a little bit.
I got the No Compromise T-shirts that are doing well right now. The logo on there is actually a logo that was created by the homie Michael Brown, aka Bones. You know what I'm saying? That's actually what's going to be the title of the album, No Compromise. So I'm actually working on that right now, getting the production together for it. I've been working on it for a while now, it's like 2 years in the making. I basically recorded an album, scratched it, went back in the studio, done more work, scratched it. You know what I'm saying? So we about to start back working on it though. I think the more time goes on and the more I get a feel for where I am, then we're gonna be alright.
Alright. Okay, so the pre-album, which is Conquering Nazareth. That's what you had the listening party for, and that's what you're getting all the publicity for right now. Some of the things that you've been doing. Have you? I saw you on the news.
Yeah, I did News 2. I think it was last month. Yeah, I was blessed to go on News 2 and do the song Predestined. That was a huge blessing. It's like a dream come true.
So I was listening to the CD my friend Dwayne Shaw gave me, and I was really impressed. So I was like, how do I get him on the show? Boom. It wasn't hard because gospel recording artist John Woods, aka Witness, the artist, is here in our studio. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm great. So tell everybody about your style of music.
The style of music that I do is Christian hip hop, Christian rap. I prefer to call it soul music because that's what I'm focusing on. Conquering Nazareth is doing very well for me, man. It's that started off as being a mixtape. Well, that's what I was gonna call it anyway, a mixtape. But after getting into that and realizing that I had all original beats and they were actually like songs, it wasn't just a bunch of freestyles or whatever. It was actually a song format, choruses, verses, and all of that. It just came out to be a full project, but it wasn't quite an album. So I just came up with the title, the pre-album, just something to get the people until No Compromise comes out.
Okay. With it being out for a little while now, a few months, I know you've been getting some feedback on the records. Starting from the beginning, moving forward. Talk about some of the standout records.
I have heard a lot of people say that they like Grateful, which is the first song on there. A lot of people say they like that. Fearless is a lot of people's joint, but I think hands down everybody's favorite joint is Rapture Ready Fly. Okay, the next song that we're about to do is entitled Rapture Ready Fly. Yes! And this song was produced by this fella right here with this camera. This is my homeboy, man. He's like my mentor. I knew him since I was 15 years old. This is Shawshank The Ghost producer. Y'all please make some noise for this man right here. So I guess some of y'all already know Rapture Ready Fly? Y'all know it? Do the kids know it? Alright, I'm gonna see if y'all know it for real. Look, no compromise t-shirt saying can't wait. Heaven is. I'm church boy fresh. Okay, let's run it. Like that's the joint that everybody rocking out with. Like that's the song that everybody picked to be the next video. So. We about to start shooting that soon. So yeah, that's definitely the standout joint of the project.
Cool. You gonna do a video for that? You got treatment, or what direction you gonna go with that?
I think we're gonna do something fun this time because like with the first video, it was more. The song itself is more testimonial as far as predestined. Now Rapture Ready Fly is more of a just having fun type of joint. So I think we're gonna have a little fun. Probably have some have a little comedy in there. You know what I'm saying? Just have fun, man. I think that's something that gospel music is missing. It's like we so stringent that we forget to like allow people into our lives as far as like what is the result of being saved. We have fun. It's fun being saved. Like we don't have boring lives. You know what I'm saying? So I think that needs to be displayed for the people. People need to know that. Like let them in. Let them see that we have fun. We laugh. You know what I'm saying? We joke. We have a good time. So
I do notice that about your church, your church family.
Oh yeah. True holiness. What up?
That you guys are like a true family, and when I look at you all together, you see brothers and sisters,
exactly.
And role models, father figures, mother figures. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And I think that's huge, man. So. And they supporting you heavy. There was so many people in there rocking the No Compromise movement shirts. So,
appreciate the love too.
I saw some bags in there. You were signing autographs and all that. You know what I mean? So that was huge.
Yeah, it really was.
A lot of kids.
Yeah, the kids rock out, man. When I first put the project out, and one of the kids came into my car. I think it was like one night after Bible teaching. One of the kids came into the car, and they had it on their iPod or whatever, and they was just rocking out to it. And then Rapture Ready Fly, when the hook came, everybody ran the car, started saying, "No Compromise t-shirt." I'm like, yo, this is crazy, man. Like, cause I mean, it just came out, and they already had memorized it. Like that was a great feeling, man. It really was. So.
Well, when you talk about artistry and ministry and, putting the two things together, we were talking a couple of days ago about teaching people how to listen to you, how to hear you, how to follow the music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How do you follow your music?
Well, I mean, with rap music, period, man, it's a lot of metaphors, similes in it, I think people just really need to just understand, like, when you're listening, listen, like, because if not, a lot of the stuff will just go past you, and some of it may not make sense if you don't understand really how to decode it and actually listen to rap music. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to rap. I mean, yeah, not know how to rap, but you got to know how to listen to rap music. The devil tried to steal my joy, and I can't lie, y'all, he got me. But God restored it tenfold, so that was just a small robbery. Now I'm stronger, no longer reformed, but I'm all godly. Put my past to death, now my testimony's the autopsy. You see, like that right there is like you taking put my past to death, like my past is dead now. But my testimony is the autopsy. Like when I testify, just like when they do an autopsy, they go in and see what was the cause of death, what happened, you know, what was going on. So it's like I'm giving you a chance to look into my past and see what I come from as I testify. It's like just little stuff like that to actually like open up your minds and be like, oh, okay, like it's not like ABC, just dumbed down, not saying anything music. You know what I'm saying? Like I really put a lot of thought, a lot of prayer into the things that I talk about, the concepts that I come up with. I want to make sure that they're entertaining, but I also want to make sure that they have biblical principle in it. You know what I'm saying? That they're lyrical, they're fun to listen to, and, you know, just give people good music. So I put a lot of time into it. And
how can you explain, you know, your references to some of the street terminology?
I think as far as that go, that would be something that I would actually have to see them face to face and really explain to them. Because I mean, like, of course, some regardless as to what, man, there will be certain things that I reference or certain things that I do that's going to be a turn off to them. My only question would be, is what is the difference between me talking about things that I went through in my life and, you know what I'm saying, where I come from, and them reading Genesis and reading about Moses and seeing that Moses was a murderer before he became the leader of the chosen people, you know what I'm saying, before he led them out of Egypt. What would be the difference in them reading about Noah and knowing that Noah got drunk? What would be the difference in them reading about David and knowing that David slept with one of his soldiers' wives? You see what I'm saying? They had a soldier killed to get his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be my only thing. I think sometimes that we'll look at certain things and be like, that's wrong. But the same things that we say is wrong, a lot of the times it's in the very scriptures that we wholeheartedly believe and say that is the infallible word of God. It's just the story. I think your past needs to be told so people will know what you came from. That actually helps those who are still there to know that they can come from it. So I think that's a very important part. And the scripture says we're overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So we need to have both. You need to tell the goodness of God, and you also need to tell where you came from, and let people know that it's by the goodness of God. But the goodness of God. It's not me. It was like no good of my own. Like I didn't just say, well, this is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It took God to get me from there, and I'm glad of that. I'm happy. So yeah, I feel like all of that is a part, and especially with the music that I'm doing. There are some people that's just not gonna like it, period. But I feel like if you don't like it, then just don't like it from the distance. A lot of the people who don't like it don't understand it. So don't try to make sense of something that you already don't understand and try to down it. You see what I'm saying? Like, how can you down something that you don't understand and you're not willing to take the time out to understand it? So that would be my thing as far as that. Now, if somebody really, you know, they genuinely would like to sit down and have that conversation with me about what's going on in the music, I mean, I think we can do that. And I don't really feel like my music is so abstract or just so heavy, you know, left field that would be the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like anything that I'm saying in my music is so different, you know what I'm saying, than what anybody has said in the past as far as their testimony. It just has a beat behind it. Like I said, the stuff that you get in my music would be the same thing if David rapped or if Moses rapped or, you know what I'm saying, if Paul rapped. He would tell you both sides because the Bible tells us what happened with them before Christ and after Christ. You know what I'm saying? So I think you need that. You need both sides.
And they ask, can any good thing come out of Nazareth? Come and see. Bear witnesses, witness against the witness. I got my head to the sky. Nowadays I wait and watch for Jesus. The way hip-hop still waits for Dr. Dre to drop the detox.